Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well this evening. As for myself, I'm laughing at me. Um, I was sitting here re-looking at the video from this last little trip I did today. Good evening, Miss Michelle, my bestie, and Miss JH, my other bestie. Hey, Stans Alone, how are you doing, sweetie? Another good person right there.
Did you call me?
No, I'm talking to the ladies in the chat room.
I thought you said my name, so I said, huh?
No, ma'am, I was talking to them. I was telling them that I'm laughing at myself in this damn scenario video that I did. Hi, Suburban, how are you? And please stop. Please stop with the bird, okay? Right now. Uh,
I just got the soda that's in the refrigerator.
Sorry, y'all. My daughter's walking in here, but she does this to me every time I go live anymore at home. She thinks the bird has to make its debut.
No.
But anyway, I'm sitting here laughing at myself in that scenario case, Michelle. Um, I don't know if y'all, I don't know who all watched the video and who hasn't. But it's I couldn't help for laughing. So if y'all want to leave a whatever comment you want to leave, I don't care. I really don't, because I'm sitting here laughing at myself about it. And if I showed y'all what all was in that backpack that I was carrying, that's sitting right here beside of me, you'd be like, "Oh my gosh!" But um, JW was trying his best to get me to get some of that river water and try it. I just, if crap did hit the fan, it would be different. But right now in my head, I know crap ain't, crap is going bad. Don't get me wrong, and I know that, but I just don't know that I could bring myself to drink river water. Um, I'd be more out to drink the water from the creek from my walk and talk video this morning versus that river water from the second video that I did earlier or a little while ago. So uh, it's uh, it's comical. It's comical because I look at Sydney and I tell her, I said, "This isn't working, is it?" And she's like, "No." So immediately, I'm just like laughing in my head. Hi, Sandy. How you doing? Thank y'all for popping in. If anybody wants a link to pop up here with me and stuff, you're more than welcome. Just let me know. I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff. I'm gonna show y'all what all I had in that bag today, and it's a pretty good size bag. It adjusts. I had these two knives, and then I have my big knife in the bag. But I was trying to play out. This is the bag that I had on my back, and it adjusts from a small. It goes from a small to a medium to large. And this is my bag. I thank God it has these straps that come across you in the front and the waistline straps as well. I'm glad it has all that. But I'm gonna tell you, I never felt so stupid as I did today, trying to do a scenario and trying to act like I have walked through them woods, been walking through them woods for since yesterday. So, and it didn't play out the way I wanted it to, because the bridge that I actually wanted to come across, for one, it was blocked off. So, yeah. So I had to come back across the bridge and go down and go through the trail. And we followed it for a little ways. And then I set it up and gave Sydney the phone, my daughter, and asked her to go ahead of me a little bit while I'm trying to walk up the trail. And she kept moving the phone every which direction, because she was trying to see how, because she couldn't walk backwards. She's never been on that trail, so she couldn't walk backwards. So that in itself, I'm like, yeah, that's not working out well. So, so, but I'm going to show y'all what I got in here. I had I was pretending that I had 3 bottles of water. This is one of them. It's still warm, but I'm drinking it. There's another bottle. I was pretending I had 3 bottles of water, and it had the 3 bottles of water and the can of, I had 1 can of chicken in this bag and 1 little pack of tuna in this bag and a pack of crackers. And the rest of the stuff is, well, let me just unclip it and show you what we got in here. So, I don't know where JW is at, but in here, I found a toothbrush. I guess I thought I might need that at some point. I found toothpaste. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I guess try to keep my mouth clean. But here's my little pack of tuna. That's just enough tuna for probably 1 person, There's my can of chicken and my pack of crackers. Now, if I would have opened this can of chicken and ate it, I could have probably did something with this can. I could have probably used it to heat up some water or something, because somewhere in this bag, I think they were in one of these pockets. Let's see. These were tablets to purify water. But I think they would have probably been way too strong to purify water in this size of a can. The size of a can. That's my opinion. So I guess it's a good thing that these were in there as well, because somewhere along the way, I probably could have found something else to use for water. So these would have definitely came in handy. So, and what else we got in here? Wipes. I don't have just 1 pack of wipes with 40. There's 2. See, I need to get the bag more organized than what it is. There's 3. That's a little bit too many to be carrying in here. And then I have the small emergency survival blanket. And I found fishing bobbers. in here. And I found a comb, a hair tie, 2 lighters, and this little light right here. Trish sent me this. This is just a little bitty, thin little plastic light, but it works. It doesn't stay on. You gotta hold it down for it to stay on. But you know, if you needed it for a little light, you got it. So, but then in here on the inside of the bag, I found some rope. So we got some twine if we needed that. And y'all, oh, y'all didn't see me do that, did you? I have not 1 bungee cord, but 2 bungee cords for this bag. And this is an emergency blanket as well, but you can also use it as a tarp or to make you a makeshift, shelter. So, and it's really a good size. When you open it all up, it's orange on the outside, and then you have the foil like on the inside. So that would be good to make shelter, and then you could use this small blanket to cover up with. So that was in there. I'm still digging. And I left the water filter stuff in this to keep it all together and keep it protected. So I will try this out. I will try probably the creek water. Yeah, it just Suburban. Hold on there a minute. I got you on that too. Because I was going to play like I was down to my last cigarette. So I got you on that too. Just give me a minute. I'll show you. I do have something. As a matter of fact, it's in one of the straps that goes around your waist. So, because yes, I have thought about having backup tobacco. So I bought several packs of piping tobacco. And what I've done with it is I cut down Mylar bags and I stuffed it full of tobacco, okay? And then I put a oxygen absorber in here. But there's not just tobacco in here. There's also a book of matches and a few cigarette papers. So you can roll you up a few cigarettes. So yeah, I did have backup tobacco, Suburban. But I'm gonna get in here because this is I found a little hand towel and a wash rag. Yes, because in one of my side pockets, there is a little bottle of antiviral hand soap. So it's non-scented, so you don't have to worry about smelling good or whatever. And I didn't know that this ferro rod and stuff was in this bag, but it's good. And I'm still digging stuff out of here. I have my big survival knife. I have more rope. And then I have another medical bag. And I think that's about, yep, that's everything that's in there right now. So I'm going to set this over here if I don't beat myself up first. Set that over there. Now I want y'all to look. I got a medical and emergency bag here. But I also found this bag in there. It's full of medical stuff. This, I said, ain't no wonder that stupid bag was so heavy with all this stuff I had in here. Now, this, Michelle, you should know what this is, don't you, Miss ICU? Do you know what this is, Michelle? If you're still awake out there. This right here is when you have the doctors, when the doctors have sewed me up in the past and I've had stitches, I will show, where'd that little pack just go? This stuff right here has got medication on it. And I'm going to open this up so you can see it. It has the medication and stuff on it. So if you've got an open wound or you've sewed yourself up, you can put this on there and then you can wrap it and it'll help keep down on the infection. Okay. So I took this one out of my bathroom because I have used it and stuff. So I just wanted to, so I could open it up and show you without actually opening this one up and wasting it. And then I also have these. And these are your like little strips that you put for little cuts. You can cut them down to the size that you need them and close your wound up. So, but there's a bunch more stuff in there besides that. Hey, Dusty, what's up, brother? Thank you for popping in. Yes, Miss Michelle, the dairy, strips. I have, it looks like it leaked a little bit on me, so I'm going to have to open up some wipes and clean this. And I'm going to have to clean. I'm glad I checked this. This is snot. I can't even see it. It's iodine solution is what it is. So y'all give me a second to open this up to where I can clean that out. I'm going to have to really clean this whole thing out. And get one of these wipes out of this thing. I'm glad they're still semi-moist and wet. They're not super wet, but they're still wet. So but this is good to have to put on an open wound to help clean it. Am I wrong, Michelle? You put it in a Ziploc bag? Well, honey, this was already in there and it was setting up when I left, but the bag got turned over. So it's never been opened or used. So I'm trying to figure out how it leaked out. So But I'll fix that. Miss Kim will fix that. And look, I have a X-Acto knife, well, it's actually a knife for craft cutting, but you can use it for emergency in case you need it for whatever, you know. If you need, like, instead of messing up your knife to cut your string or something, you could always use this. So, I grab another one of these wipes out to wipe my hand off, and we'll finish looking and see what's in this bag. Because there's a lot of stuff. Oh, wow. I'm going to have to really clean that. I'm going to have to put another bag, put this stuff in another bag. But this stuff that's in this bag is thermometers. These are a bunch of different thermometers for different this is like just like a weather thermometer or something there. And then, well, crap, they all look like weather thermometers. But I do have a regular thermometer too, because there's the little bags for those. Jim needs that for surgery, the wound care. Michelle, you think he's got some? He should have. I love you, Michelle. I love all of y'all, really. But I have some gauze wrap in here. Hey, get my rag back up here again. What else I got in here? I have a brand new Ace wrap that hasn't been opened. Thank goodness, because it would have the wound care stuff on there, so it hasn't been opened for spring. And believe it or not, I have a bottle of New Skin.
What?
Liquid Band-Aid. I have a few bottles of these, so they come in pretty handy. Kind of burn a little bit though when you put it on an open wound, but it's supposed to work pretty good. Just take it and just put it on there, and then it dries and it kind of seals it up. So I know most of y'all know what it is. Can't have too much medical supplies. You're right, Dusty. You're exactly right. Then we got some tape, in case we need some tape. And of all things, y'all, there's a little bottle of mouthwash and deodorant. Don't ask me why they're in there, but they're in there. And I'm trying to figure out what is in this bag down here. Oh, it's a pair of gloves. So I'm gonna have to take these out of that bag and get rid of that bag and get another bag, because it's got iodine on it, all on it. So a pair of gloves. I'm gonna put all this stuff in this bag. I'm gonna have to repack all this stuff. Y'all give me a second and turn down this phone, because it's about to drive me up the wall. because it wants to go off every time somebody's going live. My old phone didn't do that. My new phone does. I'm gonna wipe that little bit out of the corner of this bag right here. And yet I have another Ace wrap. They're new. And there's another one. There was multiple of these in here. And like one of these bottles wasn't enough. There's another one. So there was 2 bottles of these in this bag, which there only should have been 1. So I'm kind of glad I'm emptying this stuff out with y'all and seeing what's all in here. And then we have these. So you never know what you might need these for. And I have some more medical strips and some more of the antibacterial, the stuff in the silver package that I just showed you. And then I got some lens wipes. And not one pack of needles. Not just one pack of needles, but 2 pack of needles. No thread, but needles. So I don't know what darn good the needles is going to do me if I ain't got thread to sew it up. However, back in the room, in the other bag, there is sewing needles to sew your wounds up. They're already threaded and everything. So, and then I have, of course, a bigger pack of the dairy strips with a lot more in them. So you can use them for multiple things. I mean, different types of wounds and stuff. So trying to pick up this stuff. And look, ladies, y'all gonna ask, why's Miss Kim got these in her bag? Miss Kim don't know. It's 6 shower caps. 6. I guess I could always maybe hook up some fishing line or something to them and use them to maybe try to catch a fish in a shower cap. I have no idea. But that was in there. But this other medical bag that I've got right here, the black one, it's not just a medical bag. It's a survival bag because it has stuff to where you can start your fire. It has Band-Aids and whatnot and stuff in it. And so this one here, this little knife right here, this is a survival knife. This right here cut your seatbelt. This here puncture your window out. And then, of course, your blade. It come in this bag here. So in this medical bag, it has your survival spoon, spork, and when you take it out, it has a little knife and opener and stuff there. But the video that I did today, the second one, it was trying to be a scenario video, and it did not work out well. Michelle, I've got about 4 of these, and I have this one and this bag. And this is that the doctors use at your doctor's office to to put on your finger, to check all your vitals and stuff there. So I have one in this bag. And this one has the flares. It also has the fire start. This is your fire starter little kit that it comes with. And flashlights, little small flashlights. This one here is I forget what they call this one. This is not your regular flashlight. This is your regular flashlight, but I don't have the batteries in it because I didn't want them to go bad in there. Now I have a couple of flare sticks as well, emergency flare sticks. And a bunch more rubber bands and whatnot and stuff, and a compass, different Band-Aids, gauze, which I don't need to take all that out. Y'all know what Band-Aids and gauze look like and stuff. So, and there's some more string in here, even if I needed it. So I mean, this little black kit comes with quite a bit of stuff in it, and I got it from Amazon. So, but and the survival knife in the top of it, there's a couple of things in there. I think a couple matches, and a compass as well in this. Take 30 minutes to get it off. No, just joking. But it has a little compass in the top part of it. And then a little small bag. Oh, see, I thought I didn't have no thread, y'all. I lied. There was some thread. It was in here. There's a couple matches, a little striker, and there's some fishing line in here with a hook. So, but you only get 3 matches. So, you know, guess if you had to use it to sew something up, something's better than nothing. But Michelle, I'm gonna tell you that second video I did today, I was laughing my ass off at myself when I was sitting here rewatching it before my little brother called me. And then I got to talking to him about it, and he started laughing so hard. He's like, I'm gonna have to go back and watch it. I said, please do. I said, leave some kind of comment in there. I'd appreciate it. Because that video is like a blooper video. That's why I call one of my blooper videos, because I did not do a good job. I'm not very good at role playing like that. When something actually hits the fan, then I would be more out to know what type of situation I was in and how I'm going to go about resolving the issue at hand. But trying to role play it out, I can't do it. Can't do it. So, JH, I hope I hope the work on your house is going good, sweetie. I know you said they were coming in to do some work after that tornado and stuff. You was finally able to get them to come in and do some work and stuff. So, Dusty, thank you for stopping in. But I would have asked if anybody has any questions about today's scenario, but I don't even know that, other than Michelle and JW and a couple others that popped in there. I don't know who's watched the video or not, but like I said, I would be more out to drink. I would be more out to drink the water from my walk and talk video versus the water from the river. So if I had to choose between the river water and the creek water, I think I'd go with the creek water before I went with the river water. Because the creek water, even though it does have the stuff in it, it's still a lot cleaner looking and to me than the river water. So, but I did have on my keys, in which I don't have them over here, because I know somebody would probably ask me how was I going to open this can. Uh, on my car keys, there is a old Army can opener that I have on there, and it's the little military grade one that you would use. And like I said, I'm glad that I found the water tabs in that bag. I have several packs of these as well. Um, Even though I think it would have been a little bit strong to use in a small portion of water, it would have been better to use in a bigger portion of water. So I could have probably found something if a shift ready situation happened. It would be good to have these to help purify some water to drink. Um, but remember, we all got to learn to use what we got, because if we don't learn to use what we got, how the heck are we going to do it when stuff really hits the fan? And some of y'all have been bringing up some good questions about that, and I've been sitting here thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? I've got all this stuff. I ain't even tested none of it. I ain't tested none of it. For Pete's sake, I got a brand new tent back there still in the box. But it's one that my mom bought me several years ago. And I've never taken it out of the box because I had nowhere to go to set it up. So, and I gave my small tent to my daughter, Sierra, for her and her husband. So, but I'm gonna have to open this pack of tuna and eat it, because where it's been in my backpack today, I ain't gonna put it back in my supply. In the same way, with the same thing with this chicken, because it's been out there in my backpack today, and I don't want to put it back on the shelf or nothing like that. So Sydney and I will be eating this later and stuff. But I just want to come on and tell y'all, I don't care if you leave whatever kind of remark you leave in the video comment in either one of those two videos from earlier today, because that second one, I was laughing my butt off at myself because I sounded about half-ass stupid. I'm gonna tell you, because I'm not good at role playing. I'm not good in the shift ready scenario thing. I was trying to play it off like something had happened, and my car quit on me coming back from my mom's, and the cell phone was down, and I needed to get to this point of destination where I could get some more supplies until I could get to my friend's house, which is probably about another 20 miles from here. Maybe not quite 20, but close to it. And it would take me probably 2.5 days to go from here to his house if I walked. Now, if I had a bike or something like that I could ride, it probably wouldn't take me as long. But I wouldn't be able to ride the bike on the main highway, and that's the only way you can get there is through the main highway. You can't ride no bicycle through the woods, not in some parts of the woods anyway, because there's too much stuff, debris on the ground, from storms and stuff. So it's either walk or figure out some other way on how to get there, So, and Michelle, I appreciate you telling me to, think of you being there with me as we're, in that scenario deal. And but um, I just I don't know, y'all. I don't know. I don't know what I would do when shit hits the fan. I really don't. Until that day comes, I you know, I'm gonna have to go out to my friend's house. I'm gonna have to take some of this stuff out his house and try to see what I can do in case stuff does happen. You know, how would I if I couldn't carry the tent? You know, this has got holes and stuff in it. Um, Somewhere in there, it has holes in it to where you can, run rope or bungee cords or whatever through it. Um, how would I use it? And what about my dog? What about my little one? What's she gonna do? Oh, physical therapy was making me walk with you. Oh, okay. Gotcha, Michelle. Gotcha. Um, I did not understand that at the time because I didn't see the chat room very well. That sweat was rolling down in my eyeballs, and with the contacts in, it was burning my eyes like they were on fire. I ain't even kidding. Um, but yeah, I needed to figure out, it. I probably should have got these in another color instead of orange because it kind of stands out. So, and then in a bad case scenario, you don't want something that's going to pop out at everybody. You want to have something that's going to kind of blend in the area that you're going to be in, and stuff. So that was my flub up on that. But that's all they had at the time, so that's what I got. But I do notice now. I have noticed I haven't been into the stores in a couple of weeks, but I have noticed when I was in there before that they do have them in the green. Is that a Mylar top tent? It is a survival. It was a survival blanket. Is what it is. Dusty. It has that's what they called it at Walmart. It's a survival blanket. But you can use it as a tarp if you need it. If you need it to use it for shelter, you could also use it for shelter, and then use your little small emergency blanket like this to cover up. You've got yours in black. Yeah. You got a lot of stuff. You got tons of stuff, brother. I know you do. You ready for whatever coming. Hi, Wendy. How are you? But yeah, see, there's the little holes here. So you could put a bungee cord or you could put a string through it and tarp it to a tree or whatever to make you a makeshift shelter. Rescue to find you. Oh, but having a bright orange is a say you got lost in a hiking or something. Always let someone know. Yeah, right. You're right, Wendy. Yeah. That orange would definitely stand out. It would. Um, in that situation, it would definitely stand out, and it would come in handy for that type of situation, you know. But a lot of people don't carry that big of a backpack. I bought the biggest doggone backpack that I could find at Walmart. Yes, Dusty, it can. You're exactly right. The thermal detection, yeah, yeah. It says it. It says it on the box. It definitely did say that on the box. So I mean, it's good for a lot of different uses. There's no doubt about that. But if you're trying to be incognito, is not. that that's not gonna, you know, you'd have to be deep in the woods and cover it up with tree branches and stuff like that to keep it um, from people knowing that you're there. Hi, Miss Idaho Garden Girl. How are you today? Your garden is looking good. Looks like you're doing a heck of a job trying to get some of that stuff transplanted. Bless your heart. And I like the way you did that in your garden bed. How you were telling everybody, you know, you scoop the dirt up along the side of the edges, and then you got the little pile in the middle to kind of make it to where the water will stay in there and doesn't drain all the way out on the wood. That's great. That's great information. It holds 300 pounds. Oh, of books. It's huge. Oh my goodness, Wendy. It sounds huge. Well, this backpack here. Oh my goodness. The sun's coming in. I'm gonna have to adjust the blinds over here. This backpack here, 102. Oh my goodness, Idaho. It wasn't that hot here today. This backpack here, I bought. It's an adult one, but on the back of it, it adjusts. It goes from a small to a medium, and then you take that out. It goes small, medium, and large. So you have all these different straps to where you can adjust it to where it fits your shoulders. And then you have these that come in the front when you have it on. Well, you put it on your shoulders. Had it backwards, y'all. Forgive me. And this comes in the front side of you around your chest area, and you lock it in. And then it has the waistbands, so you can strap it around your waist as well, your back and your waist, kind of distribute the weight. And you got room down here for your small tent or whatever you want to have down here as well. So, and it has several pockets on it. It's waterproof. So it's a pretty good bag. All in all, I think it's the Ozark Trail is the name of it. So it has stuff storage here, in here, and then of course in here. So it's got plenty of stuff in it. I made room for it. And for Pete's sake, I didn't even know it. There's even adjustable strap on the inside. So I just now noticed that. But I'm going to repack this and I'm going to get it right. So the next time I don't go out with 2 different types of medical bags in there. Just one that will suffice and do. So yes, Wendy, it does. And Dusty, I know it's hot down there in Florida. Feels like Satan. The UV index was 10 today. That means fried people. I love you, Dusty. You are something else. Y'all, if you don't know Dusty, and if y'all ain't seen none of Dusty's videos, y'all need to check Dusty out. He is a character. I love some of it. I love his little short clip videos that he does, and he likes to surprise people as well. He did last year on my birthday. He surprised me and my daughter. He's like, "Does she sing?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but she's not singing today." He said, "Yeah, she is." And he had us both singing happy birthday. It was funny. He's done that for several people. He's done several little things for a lot of YouTubers and stuff. And we appreciate you, Dusty. You're an awesome guy. You really are. At least I appreciate you anyway, brother. But yeah, I just wanted to show y'all what it was all in that backpack, and think of having 2, 4, 6 bobbers. Why did I have to have 6 in that bag? I don't know, but I did. I guess it's just I come in and I throw stuff in the bags, and I don't really pay attention, and I just grabbed one of them today. Yeah, we are all in it together, and we learn from each other. We learn a lot of different stuff, because if it wasn't for a lot of you guys here on YouTube, a lot of you preppers, there's a lot of stuff I wouldn't even thought about. I'm gonna tell you, food and water was my number 1 priority. As far as anything else, I never gave it a second thought. I'm gonna tell you right now, I didn't. So y'all give me just a second and let me pull that blind to right there. Oh, that's a little bit. Oh, well, that was a little better until I walked over here and put my hand on the computer and shut my camera down. Yeah, Dusty makes some cute little videos and stuff. Sydney said, "Don't be trying to do the 3D printing of food, Dusty." One for fishing, one for trying on a package. You are keeping cold in the water. Okay. So you can find it. Yep. One to mark the trail. Well, you know what, Wendy? I would have never thought about that. But that's good idea. See, I'm learning something just sitting here. I like the little alligator you did the other day. That was cute when you got it done, with all the little moving parts when you were showing it. You're building a 9M AI. Oh, okay. I thought you were building I thought the other day when I seen you doing, because it's a 3D printer, right? Yeah. The way it looked like you were cutting out something to help protect you with, in a shift ready situation, but that's not what it was. Uh, and it's y'all. He even made little things to go over your cigarette lighters to cover them to keep them from getting wet. Okay, so I mean, the man is very smart. He's very intelligent. He's got a lot of great ideas, and the same with Art Wildman. And Art Wildman has got the knowledge of the wild edibles and stuff out in the fields and stuff. Growing wild. He's got way more knowledge than I even have as far as um, stuff that you could get out in the woods. And it's very impressive. The medical aspect, the eating aspect, and down through the line. Well, it's good that you don't try the food yet. They do have the tubes that you could buy to do that now. They even have the 3D printer. I'm gonna tell you, I watched the videos on them, man. Um, they have the 3D printer that you can buy for your house, and the pancake. You just use. I thought I turned this thing down. Um, the to where you can make your pancakes, and it prints out your own designs that you want it to print out and all this stuff. And I'm like, no, to the HE double hockey stick, no. Okay, Wendy, thank you, honey. I know it's been a while since I've been on a live stream. It's been over a week, and I've been trying to help Miss Michelle and Miss Deb um, with them doing their jewelry sales and stuff. So we was doing that we did that 2 or 3 Friday nights on my live stream, and now Miss Deb's got her live stream set up. So we've been going over there and trying to do that. And I've kind of been neglecting my YouTube channel. Oh, Dusty, that's awesome. Well, I knew that you were doing Prepperty. Um, Now is that on that's on your channel, right? And that's pretty fun because I've caught a couple of them in the past. It's been a while, but I caught a couple of them in the past, and he has different people from different YouTube channels come up there and do that game. And so when's your next one? We'll have to check it out because it's interesting to sit and watch them. Uh, some of the guys and women that go up there to play. I couldn't do it because I'd lose before I got started. You're bringing it back for season 3. Oh, awesome. Awesome. Look forward to watching it, Dusty. And you got what, like Pepper Tribe? I'm trying to think of some of them that you have in there. Um, it's been a minute since I watched it, so my mind's going to go blank. Um, but I know who they are when I see them in the chat room. Some of them are truck drivers and um, in real life, and they have YouTube channels and stuff as well. JW? Um, I don't think it's the same JW that we're thinking of. I know you're a trucker, but I thought you I thought you retired. Maybe you didn't. I don't know why I would have thought you were retired. Yeah, I knew you drove a semi truck. And there's a guy that go Black Knight Mustang. He's from out of Alabama. He has his channel too, but he does a lot of karaoke and stuff on his channel. Gotcha. So you ended up having to go back out on the road. Okay. Well, you got to do what you got to do, brother. And Michelle, did you fall asleep, sweetie? I know you're probably exhausted after having the nurse and physical therapy there today. And southernmost Illinois. I was trying to see Idaho Garden Girls, southernmost Illinois, and suburban. They were all in here. I appreciate all you and Sandy, everybody for popping in. JH, Linda, stands alone. It's okay, sweetie. I understand if you want to go to and get you some rest. Trust me, I do. I'm fixing to jump down off of here. I don't even know how long I've been on here. It says 2 hours, but I know I ain't been on here no 2 hours. Miss Idaho says I'm still here. And Suburban said she's listening. Suburban, I'm about ready to go take me a nice cool shower and fix me a drink is what I'm fixing to do. And then I'm going to clean up my mess after, because I've got everything like scattered all over my couch and sitting down here on the floor that I took out of that bag, because I really do need to reorganize that bag and put necessary stuff in the bags that are back there and bring them out, because the one bag, it has the sewing kit and you want a Slurpee? Suburban says she's eating. Are you eating Mexican, Suburban, and drinking a margarita? Dusty's probably at beer 30. I'm actually still sipping this bottle of water that I started on hours ago at Port Royal. It was so warm out there. I had to bring it in the air conditioner to get it to where I could drink it a little bit. But I'll finish drinking it. But yeah, no, I started the live stream about 6:35, something like that. Mushroom Swiss burger and tea. Oh, that mushroom burger sounds good. Oh my goodness. I remember my daughter Linda, she fixed me one of them and it was delicious with the sauteed mushrooms and onions and it's really good with pepper jack cheese. Swiss cheese is good. It does, doesn't it? Sounds awesome. I got to make plans to meet with my little brother probably next Friday, and let All right, Dusty brother, thank you so much for popping in here and chatting with us and stuff. I love much love to you, and I'll see you on the flip side. God bless you. I'm gonna meet with my little brother. He's working up there at that dentist office, so I'm gonna go ahead and make plans and go up there and see what kind of deal we can get worked out and get the rest of this stuff taken care of, because I've dealt with it about as much as I can deal with it, and I can't deal with it any longer. And I know how Miss Deb feels and others feel that have dental issues. So, yeah, so. But I'm gonna let you beautiful ladies go. Let y'all continue on with your night. I appreciate it, each and every one of you that dropped in here and joined me in this third live stream for today. I really appreciate Mr. Harold keeping me company this morning before he had to go to work. And can't remember if somebody else was in the chat room or not. Trying to think. I don't know. But y'all have a blessed evening. Remember, Miss Kim loves you and God loves you. And I'll see you all on the flip side. All right. Loves, hugs. And I'll see you all soon.